Oh, now you're shape-shifting at me. Whatever. You're a turd burglar. I'm sorry to hear that. Tim, how long have you been here in, we're still in Venice. Yeah, in Venice. 5 minutes.
Since December 1st, 2018.
Where from?
Anchorage, Alaska.
What brought you here?
It was winter and I only live in this little town and it was warmer. Well, I just wanted to escape the 50 below weather.
I can barely hear you.
Wanted to escape 50 below weather from Alaska.
Oh, well, hell yeah. I think it's got to be better than the frozen north. But you came here because of the cults? What do you know about the cults?
Nothing.
See, he knows nothing about cults. What do you see?
Yeah, he does.
You just said he doesn't.
I can tell by the way he's reacting.
What
Because
cult
I've
do you
already
know about?
identified his behaviors.
Which cult is it?
You got to extract that information, sir.
Oh. So you're not a cult, you're not a sleeper cell, but did you work in the military?
He brought it up.
No, I'm in the selective service.
For who? Prostitutes? Drug dealers? Cartels? Assassins?
No.
Toilet flushers?
Yeah.
So what's your job? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I don't know, I'm just a beach bum, man.
What did it say?
Beach bum.
Beach bum who looks for cults.
I don't know about working for a cult. Someone
Or if an evil cult like the Satanist hired you to assassinate someone, could you do it?
I don't know about that.
What if a crooked cop wanted you to do it to save your ass?
I don't know.
So you had to snitch
I think
somebody
this
else.
is just psychological torture.
From him or me? Oh, well then, I don't know how to drive his point. You said you got to the
I think that he has been psychological torture in prison.
Me or him?
Him.
He's torturing me.
He has been.
Oh.
To some degree.
Are you a victim of PTSD?
I was kind of raised with the military.
Oh, he was raised military.
By whom?
Well, it was like private sector people.
Oh, of course, it's a private sector.
So it's private military, like militia schools?
Like Blackwater and Atlas.
Atlas?
I didn't hear what he said. You were talking,
Blackwater?
what did he say?
Blackwater?
Oh yeah, that's definitely, that's Black Ops.
I told you.
What do you know about Black Ops?
My family owns Bay Systems.
Owns what?
Bay Systems?
So you're Illuminati?
No, they just build Navy fleet destroyers
Right,
in San Diego.
Illuminati?
I didn't know it was Illuminati.
I think if you Google it, you'll find them on the list.
How would he know?
Well, I don't know. If they work Black Ops, you should have a
He
clue.
never said that he's doing it.
Have you been invited to be a member of Illuminati?
I don't think so.
So nobody's tried to recruit
He
you?
doesn't remember.
How do you know what he remembers? What, are you in his head? Why don't you just give the story then? Have you and he talked about this before? Then how do you know this? He said you guys never even talked about any of this shit before.
No, actually, I barely hang out. Sometimes we just smoke weed and go our own ways.
So how do you know this? Are you in bulk up mind melts? Or you've heard talk to other people? It's fine now.
I've already made many observations about my friend Tim here approximately 2 months ago when I met him.
Not that he recalls.
And I care about him, and I know that whatever has happened to him, that I hope I can help him in some way.
Heal. What do you think's happened? Well, you have some.
The list could be endless.
Was he beaten, robbed, raped?
When you're dealing with a military, private sector family, what they do to their kids sometimes is quite insidious.
Well, I know. But you're projecting something happened. I'm questioning what's the history there.
That's, brother, I don't fucking know.
Tim, were you abused, or did you witness a rape, a robbery, a murder, or a horrific crime?
No, I don't think so.
Any tragedy that would cause post-traumatic stress of any kind?
Not trauma-wise.
Abused as a child, beaten, raped?
No.
So where are you getting this? Buddy, I'm not buying anything here. I don't know where you're asking me to
Good
dig.
work.
What did we... Why don't you ask some questions? You think you know so much, and he's saying no to
I
everything.
already did. I already made my observations.
And he's saying he knows to everything.
You can find out he's highly evasive. And he's very
Are
good.
you hiding shit, dude?
No.
Are you a criminal or convict?
No.
Raped in prison? Were you held hostage?
He's actually very cunning and clever.
No, he's devious.
He's learned how
He's a
to
reverse op.
to
Who are you working
switch the
for?
narrative.
The White House? DOD? DHS? Google? The Russian cartel? Who's backdooring your shit?
I don't think he's
So
actually
something is
employed.
happening there because all I'm getting is Yeah, so something did
Like,
there.
well, you guys changed subject.
He was fleeing Alaska or something.
I'm not.
No, he
Right?
said you're not
I'm
from
not-
Alaska? Where you
No, I said I'm not fleeing Alaska.
Oh, cool. Good.
You say he was
Then
moving
I'm
because
glad.
you wanted
I'm
better
glad. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, he didn't indicate that. He said he was going to go on better weather. I said I can understand that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's a good
If
kid.
you're not a
He helped me pick
shopaholic,
up
what are you,
cigarette
girl?
butts.
Excuse me. If you're not a shopaholic, what are you?
Huh?
It says not a shopaholic on your bag.
Oh, no. This one is my first name.
Oh, I thought if you're not a shopaholic, you certainly are beautiful. Are you in love?
Oh,
Are you in love? Are you in love?
love?
Yeah, like boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, I have boyfriend.
All right, can I be your American boyfriend?
No,
Come on, it'll be fun for me.
no, sorry.
Where are you from?
Taiwan.
Taiwan? Can I come and visit you? And if your mom and dad approve, will you get married?
No.
I could be your American husband? No? Ah, do you have a girlfriend who will
Your
marry me?
sister's
Will your
not.
girlfriend marry me? No?
She's married.
Well, that's okay. I could be her American husband. No? Oh, man. She said she wouldn't marry me and you couldn't either. This really hurts. Shot through the heart and you're up.
You're a cunt.
I'm just a troublemaker, baby. I'm a love shaker. So where will we go with this before I was severely interrupted? So far I haven't detected what you're picking up. I think he could be part of the late Jason Bourne project. You didn't investigate that one.
He told me a term one day, something about the kids. Weren't you part of the group called the Crystal Kids or something like that, Tim?
The Prism Kids?
Prism Kids.
That, control the timeline?
Prism Kids that control the timeline.
Timeline for what?
Like, Back to the Future and stuff?
Like Back to the Future
So
and
going
stuff.
backwards in time? You want me to go backwards in time? Tim, you want to go backwards or can you go forwards?
It's kind of both ways.
And can you change time or not?
I could alter things, yeah.
What? What are you allowed to alter and what can't you alter? Huh?
Did you have a hot dog today? Yeah.
See
No,
his
that's
evasiveness?
not necessarily my question. My question is, what can you alter when you time jump?
Yeah.
And what are you not allowed to time jump and change? What can you change? Can you change death? Can you stop someone from dying?
No.
Why? Not allowed?
I'm not really allowed to say. My job is to work 24/7 hours a day, 365.
What? Are you helping people to do the right
species
decisions and to do good, or are you
alive.
helping to
The human
overturn and
species.
be Antarctica?
And the planet.
I'm sorry, what?
Keep the planet alive. That's my job.
But
So-
what about stopping people from getting harmed or doing wrong things?
It's usually I can make one person walk. Yeah, I'm just gonna animate.
One person
once
walk,
you-
meaning they get off free on doing a crime, or you stop them from doing a crime.
You watch this movie where they control the timeline, this one dude's fate. What is it called? What's that movie called? Like it's like Loopers, but it has Sandra Bullock in it or something like that. And there's a whole bunch of people with fedoras. I forget what the fucker's called, and they're like, it's turning the door left or right,
What, you mean Dark City?
something like that.
But
yeah.
it's not Sandra Bullock. It's Jennifer Connelly, I think. And that's from 1990. That's kind of an old one. And then all those dudes with fedoras are interdimensional entities.
How does it pertain to the story he's trying to relate?
It's very fascinating that he would bring it up. I can tell you that much.
So what's the correlation? I don't know the movie. So
It
what's
could be
the
more than
correlation?
anecdotal.
So tell me the correlation. I don't know the movie.
He just brought it up to me.
Okay, but you
Dark
know the
City
movie.
is
I
a
don't.
movie about these beings that control the world, and then a man gets taught how to control the world by a man, by science played by Kiefer Sutherland.
Is it dark?
Yes.
Is it evil?
Well, it ends. Don't throw that down.
I can't hear you. It ends what?
It ends gloriously because the protagonist figures out how to control time and space and uses it to kill the guys who are controlling his world like a matrix, and then reformulates it in his own way.
In a good way or
In a
just
good way.
Okay, yeah.
We would think.
But do you think he's on the team to do that or the other?
It's just interesting that he would bring it up.
I know. Now that you know that, which
I have
is-
other questions.
Fire away.
Tim,
Huh?
were you ever did you ever use a chronovisor?
Chronovisor? What's that?
You don't know about that? Interesting. Okay.
Well, no. Explain what it does. He may not know it by that name. Sometimes things have
Chronovisor
different
is a
names.
device which is used. I don't
Give an overview. Come on. I don't even know what that is.
necessarily know what it is. That's why I asked.
Well,
No.
you do know what it is, or you wouldn't have brought it up. You do know what it is, or you wouldn't have brought it up. So back to the
There's a
question.
man by the name of Andy Bashago who talks about it, and the Vatican is rumored to know about it.
And what does it do? Is it a time jumping machine? What's
It's
it
a
supposed to do?
it's a device which allows you to see through time.
So it's just a viewing device.
According to Bashago. Correct, I believe.
We could Google it and find out what intel's out there on it. There's probably a lot that if it's that well known.
And interestingly enough, Bashago said he belonged to Project Pegasus.
And I did say Pegasus.
You
was
did
one of
say
the-
Pegasus.
Or cults. See, that's why I
And
said
I
didn't
even
wanna
had
go deep.
something told me about Pegasus a long time ago. So.
It's a very little known, talked about cult, but it is very controlling. Because they influence other cults. They have shot callers and talk to other cults that are part of it. Anyway, moving on. Any other thoughts here?
Yeah, a lot.
Bring it on,
The
'cause I don't have all night.
kids,
What do you know about the
maybe,
prison kids?
I'm
I've
not
never-
sure if
Is
it's
this a
mental-
CIA project?
I
Who's,
may have
who's
got-
funding the project? Is it CIA? Who's funding this project?
You tell me.
I'm not in it. He is.
He wouldn't know that because when you're talking about compartmentalized
Right, but I've never even heard of
special
it before.
projects,
You've heard of it before.
special access.
I
He's
understand.
the one that told me about
But
it.
you've
I
known
never
it,
heard
you're
about
not
it.
letting me finish. You've known about it before this date. If it
No,
were me,
from him.
right, but you're not letting me finish, please. Had I been given that intel, I would have already Googled it and known the answer if it was that
Oh, I
important.
did.
I'm surprised you haven't.
That's
That's the
you.
point I'm trying to make. What? Prism? Who funds Prism?
Prison Kids,
Is it funded by Blackwater or their New Incarnation, or who's funding this?
just
fucking
like the
project?
creator.
I can't hear you.
The universe, the
No, no,
God.
somebody's funding the project on planet Earth. Who is it? CIA, Black Ops? Who's running this project?
Funding Prison Kids.
Cannot hear you.
It's not funded by anything.
Well, it has to be funded. Or
I get paid a penny to keep the humans alive.
You get
and
paid what?
A penny.
By
One
who?
penny. I find it. The God, the creator.
No. But are there Prism Kids, or are you the only one?
No, they're called Prison Kids for a reason.
Okay, so how did you connect with the other Prism Kids? At the university, a hospital, a school? An
Higher
institution?
power species.
Cannot hear you.
A higher power species like ET,
You have
aliens,
TCs?
ETs.
Okay, but my point is you're looking down, you're
Extraterrestrial.
talking down, and it's hard
He
to hear
said
you.
higher power ETs.
I understand, but I'm trying to get him to project better so I can not keep saying, what did you say, what did you say? Because it's really almost impossible to hear you.
He can't hear you, Tim.
That's what I keep telling you.
yeah.
You're not listening.
Like
You're
extraterrestrial,
talking about this,
higher
you know.
power
What did they-
gods,
what
like
did
a
they look
crystal
like?
god, Indiana
Did you
Jones.
What are
see
the
this? Did you do it in a dream? Or
Prism Kids could travel through
you're
time.
talking down again, can't hear you.
Prism Kids could travel through
There's
time.
speakers around you, people
Long as
shuffling,
God.
it's impossible to hear a word you just babbled. I have no idea what you're saying.
Prism
Can't hear
Kids,
him. You gotta speak up, brother, and look this way. We can't hear you talking to
they
your
live.
God.
They're like ghosts.
But you
Yeah.
didn't answer my question.
They're
Did you hear
invisible.
my question? Could you focus for a minute? Because I'm going to leave if you don't focus.
Yeah.
Did you see them in a dream or in real life?
In the physical state.
You saw them in physical state. Could
Yeah.
you touch them and hold their hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a human being, an alien? What was it?
It's a human.
Humanoid?
Humanoid. Yeah.
Did they come from a spaceship? How did they get there?
They come from Andromeda, the other galaxy right next to the Milky Way.
You're talking about the parallel universe that has other planets that support life like Earth? What do you
Yeah.
know about this other universe?
They come from Mars.
So I can't hear you. You're talking down again.
They come from Mars and they created humans.
That's not another universe. That's in this universe.
Yeah.
You said
And then their planet
Tim, you're looking
died.
down. I can't hear
Their
you.
planet died,
Okay,
and they
you're
all
not
went that
listening
way.
to the question.
And then
You
they
say
sent the
come from
moon
another
here
universe. You
to
said
watch
they're-
over their creations, the
Dude,
humans.
please listen to me. You said they come from Mars, but they come from another universe. How can they be from another universe if they're from Mars?
They're called like Prometheans in human.
I can't hear you.
Prometheans in
Have you
human
heard of this before?
terminology.
What he's talking about?
30 feet
Yeah,
tall.
you've heard of this term. he
Maybe.
used before.
Which one?
Ask me, I believe, I'm tired of
Promethean?
Yeah.
Prometheans. They're
What
like
is that?
It's like the movie Prometheus.
Okay, again, I don't
And
understand.
maybe there's a song playing that's getting in the way.
I've never heard of these. It doesn't matter about the song. I've never heard of this before. What is it?
I'm still trying to gather intelligence.
Okay, you
Because
two
he
get
already
together
said
and
a
tell
few
this
tri-
together because I'm getting so bored with this that
You're
he's talking.
bored?
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
he
bored
keeps
at
talking
all,
to his
brother.
crotch and I can't hear him. And
He's said some very spicy things.
okay,
in the
so
past
that's
2
why I
minutes.
said you need to dig deeper. I can't do 10 hours of drilling asking him to repeat a question. It makes for a bad interview and it's annoying as fuck and it's not working for me. So unless
I
it
do-
starts to focus,
I'm not here for
I'm
the
done
context of the
already.
interview. I'm here for the
Okay,
credibility
that's you.
and the respect to my
That's
friend.
you. That's you. I'm telling you, I don't have time to keep asking him to repeat himself. He doesn't care enough to get focused here. I don't have time for this. It's becoming a joke to me. I find it insulting.
Yeah.
So if you want to drill deeper, you drill deeper, but I'm done. You can brief me when you can.